So you want to be a motivational speaker, huh? Hey, I'm Jeff Yalden, one of the top motivational speakers in the world. My audience just happens to be education teenagers, parents, teachers, and high schools, leadership conferences. I do a lot with mental health. And so, hey, listen, I got an email today about somebody that wanted to know, the direct question was, how did you get into motivational speaking? So if you want to be a motivational speaker, I highly advise you to watch this video, or if you know someone that's interested in it, share this video with them. I got started from the very beginning, practicing in front of a mirror. My roommates laughing at me and making fun of me, but it was a dream. It was a passion. It was something that just stirred up inside. Like, I want to do this. I want to get in front of an audience, and I want to share my story. And so years later, 23 years now, this is what I do. This is what I do full time. This is what I do all over the world. And I want to give you a couple of tips here. Number one, if you want to do it, there's no way of just telling you that I followed these steps. Having a story, that's great, my friend. Everybody has a story. But the thing is, not everybody wants to hear your story. You got to know how to tell it. You got to know how to share it. You got to be entertaining. You got to be informative. You got to be educational. And I think most importantly, you have to be real, because your audience will pick you apart in a heartbeat. I mean, think about it. You got social media today and cell phones. When I started, we didn't have any of this. So you have to be more captivating to an audience than they think maybe getting on their devices, a screen time might be more beneficial to their time. The other thing is, this really isn't about being a great speaker. You could be a great speaker but terrible at marketing. You're going to be broke. You can be a great person that markets and not a great speaker, and you're going to have a busy calendar. So what it really comes down to is your ability to market, number one. I think number two, your ability to craft a message using the 5 B's. Be brief, brother, be brief. Now, let's be real about this. I remember many years ago, I just wanted a job, and I called a speaker and I said, hey, listen, is it possible that maybe I can make $60,000 a year? And that speaker said, oh, well, you know, I make enough money to pay my bills. You might have a story, you might have a passion and a pure heart, and this is what you want to do. But frankly, the bottom line is you want to get into motivational speaking because you understand that we make bang. And you know what? It's true. We do make bang. But you know what? We also spend bang in order to get ourselves booked. We spend money to keep marketing out there. We spend money on new material and brochures and, you know, our expenses. Yeah, the client pays for most of that, but it's you make good money, you spend good money. So you need to be able to balance yourself financially as well. The second thing I want to talk to you about is being on the road all the time. Is that really something you want to do? And I know you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, Jeff, it's glamorous. You get to travel all over the world. And yeah, you do. But it's a lot nicer when you share it with somebody that you find that special moment with. You go to the Grand Canyon, beautiful. But seeing it by yourself ain't so beautiful. It's beautiful, but what do? Go home and say, oh, I saw the Grand Canyon. It was really freaking beautiful. No, man. So let me tell you something. There's a lot of speakers out there that are starting their own workshops and speaker classes that, hey, listen, you can pay me and I'll be your coach and mentor. Or, you know, 100 people sign up and come to my speaker workshop and I'll show you how you can, you know, make $10,000 a speaking engagement or something. You know what? I'm noticing a lot of these people that are offering these classes are people that haven't even been in the industry that long and might only be doing, you know, a few speaking engagements a month, yet they think that they can just say, hey, I've been booked once or twice and I can tell you how to get booked, and you're going to spend $3,000, $1,500, $1,000 to go to their workshop, and they're just going to like share with you some basic information. You know, that's all good and dandy, but who are you giving your money to? You want to give me $3,000? I'll tell you what, you come down to Myrtle Beach, you come to my house, I'll take good care of you. I'll show you everything I do, the mistakes I've made. I'll show you where my money was most well spent. I'll show you my marketing material, and I'll help you do a couple videos to get your name out there. I'll share with you mailing lists. I'll share with you people that you need to contact. I'll save you 20 years of speaking and mistakes. But here's the bottom line. People are going to just, hey, because they've been in it for a couple of years and have done a couple engagements, they want to stay home more, so they're dying to have your dollar. You want to be a motivational speaker? Then get off your ass and go out there and put together a message. And let me tell you something. Don't just put together a message that you think your audience wants to hear, but put together a message that you're passionate about. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to get burnt out by sharing the same message if it's not a message that resonates deep within your heart. I'm hearing from speakers now that are on the road quite a bit, and they're like, I got to take 3 months off, I'm burnt out. Many years ago, the speaker says to me, hey, Jeff, you really got to slow down, you're going to get burnt out. I'm like, no, man, I love doing this. I love sharing my message with the audience. This is the greatest thing in the world. I'm traveling all the time. I got burnt out, man. I made some mistakes. I'm not proud of it. I lost a lot of respect from a lot of speakers. I'm not proud of that. But it helped me redefine myself. And it helped me redefine myself to the speaker I am today, that shares a story that is deep in my heart to give to my audience. So sometimes I wake up because I'm fatigued from the travel. But when I get in front of my audience and I see them, I get excited and I'm passionate and I'm honored that I get to share my message with them. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're going to be a speaker, you need to be out there and you need to be present every day. You need to be engaging, you need to be motivated, and you need to be real. Give your heart to them. So the bottom line is, if you want to do it, put together a message you're passionate about, market yourself, and speak everywhere that you possibly can. There's no trick to the trade. It's how bad do you want it. Now, I hope you listen to this. If you want to shoot me an email, come shoot me an email at jeff@jeffyalden.com. I'll spend a couple minutes with you, but go out there and make your dreams happen and stop talking about it. Thanks for listening.